Hello and welcome to the series that I'm going to start called One Life to Live. The gist of it is I make a character and when they die, they're dead. So each season will be one character's life, and if they die, then I will move on to another season. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
So, obviously the first step in this game is to come up with a name of some sort. I'm not exactly sure what kind of character what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to put random stuff.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Music's a little loud, so I will go ahead and lower that a bit. Yeah, that's better.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
So, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk over characters if I can avoid it. Whenever I watch Let's Plays and people do that, I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. One of the other things... Well, this guy's going to talk.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Game. There we go.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show true way.
Alright, so... At this point I'm going to mention some of the things I've got going on in my game. So I do have a graphics extension mod. I think it's MGSO, I want to say. And there's also MGE. You can look those up. They're pretty popular from what I know. Basically, that's to make the game look less like 2004 and more like 2006 or something like that. Or less like 2002 and more like 2006. Whenever this game came out, it may have actually been 2001. I don't remember. It's been a while. So the goal of this game is going to be to survive, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. Not only survive, but like thrive, do quests, and try to amass as much gold as I can before I die. You know, that's pretty much the thing with life. So I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid, but I never actually beat it. And I currently have a kind of serious run going like off camera that I'm not gonna like film or anything like that. And the goal with that playthrough is to actually beat the game. And when I'm not playing this playthrough, I will be playing that. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess those are the only major disclaimers. I've not ever beaten this game, the main quest. And I have a mod to make things look better. Also, I'm gonna probably do things that you guys you guys are probably gonna be screaming in the comments like, John, you're doing everything wrong. So kindly, can't speak. So kindly let me know whenever I'm like, you know, ways I can improve. This is a learning experience after all. So I'm going to be wanting to go for a character, or a race rather, that has sort of the good survival skills I'm looking for. And when I say good survival skills, I mean I will probably join House Lalu, like, from the get-go. I don't think I'll join the... Well, actually... fuck it, I like a challenge. Let's actually join the Imperial Legion from the get-go. So we're gonna go to... the plan's to go through Seyda, go to Balmora, talk with Caius Valga, and then join the Imperial Legion. And take care of that. So... we're going to want someone who's, well, let's just go with an Imperial, because they do have good skills, like Mercantile, Speechcraft, Longblade. Those are good skills to have if you're wanting to survive. Something that I'll probably want to do is invest in light armor, and maybe also medium armor. And these abilities could definitely help out. So I will go and rename the character. Let's go with my go-to Imperial name for these games. Caius Valga. Alright, so what sort of face do I want to go with? That's a good face. Yeah, that's a good... I just came off a prison boat and I haven't washed in years. Look.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Upgraded models and textures or not, that guy still looks like a robot. All these guys look like robots.
Head on in.
Alright. One of the things the mod adds that I do like is, like, these characters doing things, living their life, doing their job. You know, you'll see beggars and such. To my knowledge, they don't really do anything apart from that. And I think most of these are actually new characters. Although the animations are... they could be better.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, so I'm gonna create a custom class. So, the skills that I'll be wanting... let's see. Block would be useful. Armor is not something that I want as a top priority, so I'm going to go ahead and trade that for Long Blade. No, let's not do heavy armor, because we're going to want medium at most. So I will go ahead and set that to Speechcraft. And Mercantile. Alright. For minor skills, let's go with light armor. Because we're going to be joining the Legion, they primarily have medium armor. We're not going to want axe. Let's see, so Mercantile, Speechcraft. Restoration. Definitely going to want Restoration. And Mysticism as well. So I can use Mark and Recall to get out of a sticky situation. Athletics. And... probably Marksman. So, let's see. Get +5 to all skills of your specialization. So those include we will probably want this. Because these guys, they're pretty well buffed anyways. We'll want to buff up some of these a bit. Like light armor and... actually, no, let's... we need to buff up these guys a bit. They could use it. Plus 10 to each of your favorite attributes. So... yeah. Definitely want strength. And we want... well... no, intelligence and personality. So that way we can actually cast spells multiple times if we need to. And we can, like, get along better with Speechcraft and Mercantile. And let's go ahead and call this... Survivor. Alright, and just a nice, accurate description.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Alright, so what sign would mesh well with this? That's a good question. Steed's always a personal favorite. Although, the ritual could be useful. Especially in a pinch. We're not really specialized in spells, though. But again, that 100 points could be useful in a pinch. That fortifies magicka, that could be nice. Fortify agility. I mean... oh, wait a second. The ritual. So that's a power. That's once per day. So once per day I can do that. Or if I'm the Lord, I can do this as long as I have magicka. That is actually really nice. But then again, there is that weakness to fire. That's definitely a good candidate, though. 2 times intelligence, but stunted. But we're not really a spellcaster. I can see how that'd be useful, though. I'm gonna go with the Lord, because, like, even though there's still that nasty weakness to fire, I mean, as long as I don't encounter fire and find, like, good, like, fire resistance gear and stuff like that, I should be fine.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Alright, so 40 health, 50 magicka. Alright, let's take a look at this. Yeah, so Speechcraft and Mercantile 40, that's both nice. Medium armor. Mysticism and Restoration, both 20, like that. And then the rest of these guys could honestly be better, but oh well. At least we've got good medium armor, worst case scenario, right? Alright. I like it. Kind of.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yes, I shall take that.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Now, this is something I would do, like, even as a kid who didn't know how to play Morrowind. Take everything in this room. Even the paper. If it's not nailed down, you take it. This is some good advice for people who've never played Morrowind. Come on, damn it.